So what's up, Diecast collectors? This is OBB, the Diecast news guy, bringing you all with another one of these very fun and exciting what's in stores. And if you guys are brand new to this video series, I basically go to any kind of NASCAR retailer that sells NASCAR diecast. In this case, we got Walmart, which I'm outside of at the, I believe the Goldenrod location. So if you guys are in the Orlando area and you actually shop at this Walmart, well, I'm going to be taking a look right now because we had ourselves a lot of cool Winter Circle diecasts that should be coming out right now. Because if you guys aren't aware, as I probably have not said this before, but many other YouTubers for the diecast community of NASCAR have said it, but there is Winter Circle diecast at Walmart, and I want to see what's there. And apparently there's also Wave 8 and Wave 9 of 2024 NASCAR Authentics at Walmart's right now, and there's gonna be a lot of good ones. I'm excited because, heck, you guys know me, I love getting these diecasts out and reviewing them, and plus you can't beat these cars for $5. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and shut my mouth and let's go ahead and let's get inside some AC, because it is starting to get a little hot out. It is like in the 90s here in Orlando, Florida. But I'm gonna meet you guys inside and let's take a look at what is new in this new episode of What's in Stores. And alrighty folks, we were able to find the jackpot and we found a whole freaking wave for this episode, which is something I have not done in quite a while, so definitely got some good luck on our side right there. As you know guys, how the distribution is for, you know, these NASCAR Authentic Diecasts. They've been pretty much a hit or a miss, but more of a miss lately. Like, this is probably the first time I've actually got in the palm of my hands a full freaking wave, guys, so that's pretty cool. No liquid color chase piece, but yeah, comment below if you guys have found wave 9 as well, because this is gonna be some pretty cool stuff. But let's go ahead and dive in, guys. I'm sure you guys want to hear my thoughts and opinions about this, since I've not talked about these diecasts before on my usual live reaction videos, so this is like a first right here. But this first one up is actually not the liquid color chase piece, but it is a really cool diecast that has a nice metallic finish to it, and it's a dated car now. It's Noah Gregson's overstock car, Ford Mustang for Stewart Haas Racing, which is now defunded. Who knows, they could be up in that plane that's right around this area. So I'm not too far from the Orlando International Airport, so please don't crash into me. I'm just a young lad who just likes collecting NASCAR diecasts, but this is the car that I believe he drove at one of the Martinsville races. I want to say the spring race because it doesn't have the playoff banners. But this is also the first time I'm actually showcasing you guys the GL mold, which I will be going into further details on this, since I want to make these videos a little more shorter, because heck, I know a lot of people like to put these what's in stores videos in short form content. I'm still trying to find a way to do it, but heck, this is what makes our channel unique, I guess. But too bad they weren't on an overstock on these, as there I go again with the dad puns. I know I'm almost 30, but Christ, man, I'm still gonna crack those dad jokes. But man, this is really cool. I love the GL mold. My good buddy Diecast Buffet and Little Wrangler have already given their opinions on it, and I will have to say it's a lot better quality. There's no blurry decals. There's no I mean, I've heard the decal qualities have been a little wonky lately, but we'll be looking into the closer look at this pretty soon. But first impressions, since this is the first time I'm actually seeing the GL mold, this is a pretty cool wave, guys. Pretty cool. First time I actually got a GL mold wave in the palm of my hands, because like I said, couldn't get the others before, but really freaking nice right there. So can't go wrong with that. Speaking of another car that's going to be, I guess you could say, quite of a hot rod, hope you guys are ready for this, since we are in Orange State after all. We got Mr. Daniel Suarez, and man, this thing is absolutely bright and vibrant, almost like a damn orange, right? And funny enough, I actually got somebody who just wore a bright orange shirt in the middle of the Walmart parking lot, so shout out to that guy. Maybe he's a Daniel Suarez fan, but pretty cool. This is the Kubota scheme that we all know and love, but this is on the better version compared to his teammate Ross Chastain. If you guys remember that car from 2023, that was on the J mold, so pretty cool. This is on the GL mold. But I think he drove this at Texas, if I'm not mistaken. So I am really excited to review this one, man. Speaking of some more Chevrolets, I hope you guys got your FICO scores ready, because, well, we got Kyle Busch's FICO car, which I think he drove this car a few times, if I'm not mistaken. Heck, I don't even know what my FICO score is after getting done with these diecasts. But hey, only spent $48 in total, I think, with tax, so can't go wrong with that. And speaking of which, there's the rest of the wave. You guys want to see that? I don't think I showed the back yet, but what a cool wave, man. I know some of these might not look too exciting, but I think he drove this at Bristol and Dover. I don't know. Some people like to point out what diecast, you know, what cars ran at this race. As I think the guy probably honking his horn right there, probably get too excited. Probably heard me saying about Kyle Busch. I mean, you live in Orlando, so you're always gonna get some sort of funny noises and all sorts of stuff like that. I'm used to it though. Speaking of that, we got ourselves another RCR car that I got to showcase, and it is Austin Dillon. This is the Toys for Tots. It's not a patriotic car, but this is the Chevrolet Camaro for RCR Racing. Really cool. I think he drove this at the Southern 500, if I'm not mistaken, as well. As I look at me looking like a teacher with my little S Pen, so you can see the diecast right here. 3 for Dale? Well, not really. I like this wave as well because we have a lot of good variety. We have all 3 manufacturers. Sure, there's no Xfinity or trucks, but all 3 manufacturers is a big plus, especially with this new mold. Comment below if you guys have had some good luck with this new mold as well, since so far things have been looking good, but this is really nice. Anybody who's a big fan of the Marine Corps, you're going to love this one as well. I know I'm kind of rushing through these things, but heck, I have a lot of cars to showcase. Speaking of a car that I am going to have a lot of mixed opinions about, but I had to get this because it is on that new Ford Dark Horse Mustang. It's Joey Logano, or Joey Logano. I'm saying that because he has a lot of W's when it comes to wins and championships. But the Shell Pennzoil Ford Mustang, pretty iconic, whether you love him or hate him. And you can probably say your mixed reactions about his 3rd championship down below. But shout out to Bushwhacker Reviews. I know he's a big Joey Logano fan, so And also, yeah, I mean, I don't know if he's ever going to do like any kind of wave reaction reviews ever again, because I know he used to review the whole wave. But like I said, the distribution does suck. I don't know what Lionel can do, but heck, it seems like Wave 9 has just been hitting it, guys. I can't believe I found it at this location. I thought I was going to find it at the location where the Winter Circle diecast were at. I think it was like towards the University of Central Florida. That's how close I am, guys. We are getting really close. But this one I'm really excited about. This is the Dollar Tree car. And no, I didn't got this for $1. Or what is it now, like $1.50? God. You know, times are getting interesting when, you know, Dollar Tree's not even $1. But this is the first time we got a John Hunter Nemechek Legacy Motor Club diecast in this wave. Pretty cool. We probably are going to see some Eric Jones diecast. And, whoa, okay, I think I'm starting to see my first issue with this mold. I don't know if you guys can see. I can't really zoom in. But that's what the Camry the account looks like a damn butterfly. That is pretty, that's pretty noticeable. I don't know how I'm going to say about that. Maybe it's just a weird angle, but tell me let me know if you guys think, I think the heat's starting to get to me now. That or that freaking decal. Oh man, I don't know how I feel about that, but it is a interesting scheme, but I had to get it for the variety. All right, and speaking of some more Toyota diecast, we got to talk about this guy right here, which I'm probably going to review this one right away because he might be your championship contender for this year, guys. Christopher Bell, his 2024 DeWalt scheme, Toyota Camry for Joe Gibbs Racing. Pretty cool. I'm actually a huge fan of his DeWalt scheme from this year. This one's not too bad, but I did pick up his 2023 car, so doing the comparison of this car with the 2022 car should be pretty nice. But, and there's Yahoo, so hopefully you guys are going to be saying that when you get this diecast out. But pretty cool. Shout out to Home Field Apparel as well, as I'm rocking their Jeff Gordon hat and also their Brickyard 400 shirt as well, part of their Hendrick Motorsports collection. So if you guys want to check that out, go right ahead. But with that in mind, we now got to get on to the final two cars of this set. And this one I think is going to be quite controversial considering that this guy literally won the dual race this year. It's Austin Cindric's number 2 discount tire. No, I didn't get this at a discount. I wish so. $5, you can't beat it though. This is on the Ford Dark Horse Mustang for Team Penske in the NASCAR Cup Series. I know it's a pretty basic scheme, but had to get it just because of that new mold. And you know I'm going to be doing a great side-by-side comparison of this. But another thing I realized as well, along with this car and the Joey Logano car, I guess with the GL mold, we are no longer going to have colored wheels. So I guess that's the compromise we're going to be making in terms of better diecast quality. So if that's something that does bug you, you probably aren't going to like this set. But now getting on to the final car, and I'm really excited about this one right here, and this is the first I ever got for this driver. It's another controversial driver. This is Carson Hocevar's Delaware Live Chevrolet. Well, it was Camaro, but it still is a Camaro. Not anymore for 2025, but shout out to anybody who actually lives in Delaware. I did not mean to make that as a bad pun as well, but really cool. I'm a big fan of these Andretti sponsors that we got, because you guys know they have a partnership with Andretti, with IndyCar, so that's how they're able to get some of these sponsors. Pretty darn cool, man. I would love to see a Chili's car probably one of these waves. That'd be pretty nice, or the Ziegler car, or some of these other sponsors that we got right here. But yeah, Carson Hocevar, man, gotta love that. I mean, definitely I'm excited to get some Spire Motorsports cars, especially now since all the Spire Motorsports cars from 2025 have been canceled, so we'll probably see them in a future 2025 NASCAR Authentics wave. But comment below which cars are you guys excited for me to review, and more importantly, which cars you guys have in your collection, as that is pretty much what we got. The whole wave right here, pretty darn cool. We definitely indeed collect them all, like it says on the box. But anyways, this is gonna wrap up another What's in Stores, a very jam-packed What's in Stores video. We didn't got Winter Circle diecast, but we got the whole set of Wave 9. But this has been OBB, the diecast news guy, and I will see you guys back in the reviewing station.